Welcome back to the channel and a new video. If you like it, please hit subscribe and click the bell icon to notify of when I release a new video. Thank you for your support. So you join me on my second trip out in the van. Just grab the keys and we'll head off. We're heading to the outskirts of the Peak District in Derbyshire, and I'll catch up with you there. So here you join me at Ilam Park, which is just located inside the Peak District National Park in Derbyshire, and we're going to have a look around here today. So you can just see Ilam Hall, which is just on the right here, but it is mainly gardens that you are able to walk around. So we're just going to walk up to Ilam Hall. The first Ilam Hall that we know was built in the Elizabethan period for the Port family. In 1809 the Port sold Ilam to David Pike Watts, a wealthy brewer from London. When Watts died, the hall was inherited by his daughter Mary, who was married to Jesse Watts Russell, an MP and High Sheriff of Staffordshire. Watts Russell brought in John Shaw to design a new house, which was built by James Trubshaw, a builder and engineer. The house was finished in 1826 and the ornate Italianic garden designed at the same time. But by 1930s the house had become derelict and was sold for demolition. Indeed, the destruction was already underway where Sir Robert MacDougall stepped in. He purchased what was left of the house, the Great Hall, Service Wing Hall and entrance porch, and gave it to the National Trust on the understanding that the house would be used as a youth hostel, which it is today. So this is the Italianic garden, which was formerly part of the house, I believe. And even the toilets had history. In the 1800s, it was space for 2 horses. So here we are back in the Italianate Gardens. You can actually spot some remnants of the old hall in there as well. But we're going to head down to the main gardens, which is where you are allowed to walk around and visit. Inside the hall obviously is all closed now, unless you're staying there, as it is the youth hostel. So this is known as the Zigzag Gardens on the sign here. On the clues in the title, it zigzags down to the to down below. So we're going to head down to the river. It's actually called the River Manifold, and I believe it runs all the way through the national park. It is quite a long river, and it's quite a big park. The Peak District is a large area, but this is just a part of it. We may come back and see a bit more later on in the year, but we picked another great day for venturing out. So this has got to be the smallest gate I've ever seen, and I just managed to squeeze through it. I'm not the smallest person, but we did get through. As we head out onto the open field. If you like your walks, then this is definitely the place to come and visit. And this is a road that we actually come into Ilam Park on through quite open spaces, which you'll see a little bit later as we drive out. As you can see, there's signs there for walks, so you carry on following those along the fields, and it leads you to quite some tracks, I believe. And then just down below is the village of Ilam. Excuse the wind noise, it is a bit windy as you go further up. Some lovely views. So we headed back down the route I actually came up, and back down to the river manifold, and we were walking along the opposite side now. And we carry on walking down the path. As I say, this is quite a vast area. You couldn't get round it all, but just a quick glimpse of what you can see, and you can just see the actual Ilam Hall in the background there. So we went back across the bridge and we're just walking around the opposite side now, where I came down from the hall itself and through the zigzag gardens. This is to the right of that path, and it just leads you down the other side. So I walked all along the path of the river, and it leads you back across a field, back to the actual Ilam Hall itself. This is from the other side. We're going to head back to the van now, and we'll get on our way to the park up for this evening. So welcome to the Okeover Arms, which is our park up for this evening. I did find it on Park for Night, but I will leave all the details in the description box below, and also the what 3 words as well, so you can easily find it. But they do allow you to stay in the car park as long as you purchase from the pub itself, and this is from the outside. Nice village location. It's known as the Peak District Getaway. It's got water facilities here as well, so you can fill up fresh water in the van, and you can use obviously their toilets while they're open, but they do close at 9 o'clock of an evening, so it's not a late night pub. Here's their little beer garden. There is a little play area as well over the back, you can see, and they do have a gazebo area for extra seating and shelter it does get quite popular with stopovers, so you are best to book. I did just pop along on the off chance, and they did have space, but a few did turn up later on. So I'm gonna have a chill out in the van and then head in for something to eat for this evening. So that's it for this video. I will see you in the morning in the next video, where we continue our adventure here in Derbyshire and we visit Hardwick Hall. See you then. Don't forget to subscribe if you like the video, and click the bell icon to notify of when I release a new one. Thank you for your support.